Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a spirit baby reading for you. I can really feel somebody's spirit baby in my room, so I thought I'd hop on and do a reading. I'll ask for other spirit babies to come through, obviously, because it's a collective reading. So I'll be bringing through quite a few to see what messages they have for you guys. But just to start, I don't normally do this before I do a reading. So before I do a reading, to settle in, I'll sit, I'll meditate, I'll call in my spirit guides, and then I'll start the reading. Or in this case, I'll call in the spirit babies too. But one of the spirit babies wanted me to, I forget what it's called. I call it my dingy thing. So they were saying ding, ding, ding. They were jumping around my room saying ding, ding, ding. So I've already used this. I'm not going to do it again. But I cleared the energy of my room with these, using the sound that they emit. So some of you may have these. I'll just show you again. They have like a really beautiful design on them. But some of you may have these. You may use these in your practice, whether you're like a psychic medium too, whether you're a healer, whatever. You just like having them to use the sound vibration to clear out the energy within your space. Some of you might use those. If you don't, there might be a sign if you've been drawn to get in a pair yourself to get those. Also, the spirit baby, I feel like they are very interested in bells, because now I'm being shown, you know, one of those huge church bells. One of those huge church bells has been ringing, so they really like bells, especially big ones. The bigger the sound it emits, the better. So this person's spirit baby is really interested in bells and things that make huge sounds. Not just the sound itself, it's how the sound moves. I'm being shown the waves. So this spirit baby may have a spiritual gift where they can literally see sound moving. They can see the waves that the sound emits. They can see it moving. They can see how this affects any space that the sound is in, and they can see how the sound will clear out a room. How certain sounds aren't good for certain people and aren't good in certain spaces. This may be a gift that they hold, something that they do in the future. I feel like this is their soul's mission, to really work with sound. And I'm hearing delta waves. I don't know much on this subject, but this is what they're giving me right now. Can we get some more from this spirit baby, please? Can we get some more information from you? Also, the pattern on the bells, it looks like I can see snakes. I can also see dragons. So they may very well be interested in snakes and dragons. And we have here the Hanged Man. I love how it's about... I was feeling this spirit baby to be a boy. Are you a boy? They're not telling yet. But the Hanged Man here is obviously seen from a different perspective. But the bats are connected to me. Bats are connected to death and rebirth. Obviously, death and rebirth aren't separate. They're intertwined. You can't have one without the other. So death and rebirth is coming here. And obviously... when we're speaking about spirit babies, when we're speaking about conception and pregnancy, that's what it is. It's a rebirth. It's the death and rebirth, because the identity that you were before this child coming through, or for your next child coming through, your identity is really going to shift. You're going to start seeing yourself through a different lens, and you start to see the world through a different lens. And I'm hearing that a lot of you have been doing a lot of shadow work. I feel like your life has been quite dark. You've really gone to some dark places within yourself, and you've seen a lot of darkness within the world and within the spiritual world. So you also, I'm getting that you are heavily clairvoyant. So you not only see angels, ancestors, spirit guides, spirits of light, but you see the spirits of darkness, spirits that are connected more to demonic energy. So you see both the light and you see the shadows. But this doesn't scare you, because you've been seeing this since you were a child. And I feel like this hangman here, it's like he's giving like a little wink. And I feel like this spirit baby loves this about you. They love that you aren't afraid of darkness. You aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night, I'm hearing. And I'm being shown Goosebumps. So some of you may have read or watched Goosebumps when you were a child. And this spirit baby here would sit with you when you were a child and watch Goosebumps with you. See, this is the thing. Spirit babies often will be walking with us even before we incarnate. Obviously, you have a soul's contract of what you will be doing in this lifetime, and then who you will be bringing through if you decide to have children in this lifetime. So a lot of our spirit babies often walk with us even as soon as we incarnate. So they've been around us since we were kids ourselves. And they watch us grow up, and they watch our life path and who we are turning into. But then some spirit babies, I do feel they pick their parent a bit later on in life. But this spirit baby has been around you since you were a child yourself. So if you're someone who did read the Goosebumps books or watch that, there's definitely a message for you. And I feel like you would have felt them around you. You may just call them your spirit guide, this spirit baby. You've already been feeling them around you. Especially when you've been in those really dark spaces, when you've been sitting in those dark nights of the soul. You know that they're around you, know they've been lifting up your spirits. But you may not have been aware that this was a spirit baby. And we have here the Three of Wands. I love this one. This is giving me it's like giving me Aladdin vibes. Even though it's a fairy. See the wings? Yeah, and I'm seeing this flower as the carpet that he flies on. So this is giving me Aladdin vibes. So again, you may have watched Aladdin when you were younger. And I feel like the spirit baby is saying for some of you, you had a crush on Aladdin. So you're a woman watching. Yeah, this is talking to the mum. This is a woman watching. So you had a crush on Aladdin when you were younger. So this is a sign. This is your spirit baby coming through. This is a message for you. And he's saying, okay, it is a he now. He's saying it's a he. He's saying fly high, fly high. So you're gaining new wings. So now you are completely comfortable in the darkness. And now you are also learning to be comfortable in the light. So I'm seeing like someone kind of like covering their like face, and the sun is streaming in their face. So you may have even have been uncomfortable within the light. But now you're learning to be comfortable in being seen. That's what it is. You're afraid of being seen. Now you're gaining your wings and you're not afraid of being seen for who you truly are. Of being seen for both this light that exists within you and the darkness that exists within you. The duality, right? I think I just hit the mic, sorry. But yeah, Aladdin is coming through. And when any cartoons or old childhood films come through, it may be a sign for you to go and watch them. And when you do watch them, if you visualise that your spirit baby is watching them with you, and that helps you to build the connection with them. It helps to strengthen it. What else, spirit? That is too many. Okay, it's being told to take the top one. So the top one is the Five of Pentacles, but look, to me that's twins. Could be siblings, can also be twins. So because there are so many spirit babies, there are lines and lines of them wanting to be born at this time, because this is a very exciting time in human history. Even though it just looks like everything is going to complete crap, it is a very exciting time to be alive. So there are a lot of souls who do want to be born now, just to have this experience and be here at this time. So there are a higher chance of multiple births, of twins or triplets, of quadruplets. So you could well have twins. This could have been like a wish of yours. You just always wish that you could have twins. Identical twins I'm getting as well, boy and a girl. So you want the boy and the girl, the identical twins. If you have, this is a huge omen that you could well have these twins. It probably isn't even a wish. It's probably you picking up on the fact that in the future you're very likely to have twins. I'm also drawn to the stained glass here. Again, it's that message of letting in the light. So what was coming through before, those of you who are really at home within the dark, you need to also really learn to be at home within the light if you haven't. You need to be comfortable in sitting both in the light and in the darkness, because they're both intertwined. And in order to be a whole human being, you need to be in union. And to be in union is the light and the dark. It's the divine masculine, it's the divine feminine. It's the angelic, it's the demonic, because these currents exist in every single human being. The good and the bad. You may also enjoy visiting old churches. Like if you're in the UK, you might come from an old English town, but you enjoy visiting old churches that have the beautiful stained glass windows. And I reckon that you will be taking your spirit baby when they're little. Yeah, when they can walk in here. And when they can walk, you will be taking your spirit baby to these kinds of old cathedrals and churches and these sacred sites that have a lot of stained glass. And your spirit baby is really intrigued by the stained glass and how the light hits and how it comes through. And then we have here the Knight of Wands. And I'm seeing Sonic. So the Knight of Wands is a fast moving energy. And the fact that a Sonic has come through, the spirit baby, the spirit baby will be giving you a run for your money. I'm being shown someone like chasing after the little toddler, and he's really fast. Super fast. And he's even wearing a Sonic t-shirt, so he might wear a lot of anime clothing as well. You may as well, or your partner does. You really do. Like this deck here, this is, what is it called? It's called Japanese Anime Tarot. And the spirit baby was actually the one who's asked me to use this one. So before I do a reading, I'll pick out certain divination tools that I'm going to use. And the spirit baby asked me to pick this one. So they do have an interest in anime. They love watching it. They love watching it with you. This may also be an interest of yours too. And you're going to enjoy watching it together. You're going to enjoy showing your child things that you enjoy. Not just when you were a child, but things that you enjoy now. Again, this is giving twins to me. I'm not feeling, and there's only one spirit baby here now, and it is a boy, but twins is coming through again. This is the Six of Cups. Obviously, the Six of Cups is about connection. It's about soulmates. It is about those like childhood sweetheart card. This card to me always gives. So you may be together in a partnership with your childhood sweetheart, or this is what your partner feels like. This is what the mother or father of your child feels like. They feel like a childhood sweetheart, even if you haven't known them that long. And I'm being shown ice cream, so your spirit baby really enjoys eating ice cream, and they enjoy eating that cereal that's like, you know, like the circular cereal. In the UK we have Honey Loops, but they're showing me the coloured one. I don't know what that's called, but I think you might have that in America. They're showing me that cereal. They really enjoy that cereal. And they say that so does Daddy. Daddy enjoys that cereal too. Yeah, this is giving me twins. If not twins, they'll definitely have a sibling. So this is a boy that's coming through. You might already have a little girl, or there will be a little girl coming through. I was also asked to wear, sorry, he's pointing at it now, this turtle bracelet. Protection against evil eye turtle bracelet. So my little cousin brought this for me. I think she went to Greece. So you might have a connection to Greece there, but he wanted me to pick the turtle, and I'm hearing I like turtles. So you know that meme with that little boy and he's being interviewed and he's like, I like turtles. That's coming through. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Again, look, it's the ice cream. So yeah, he really enjoys ice cream. You might as well. He likes the ice cream that is really brightly coloured. So you might have like an issue there with giving your child obviously like processed foods. I feel like those of you watching don't really like to do that. All the parents of this spirit baby don't like to do that. But he really likes foods that are colourful. So he likes all of the, see, look at the colour on this card. So he'll like the cakes, like the rainbow cakes. Any food that is really brightly coloured, he really loves it. So you can get like different kinds of fruits that are really brightly covered. And he'll enjoy those. Any food that is brightly covered, he'll love it. Foods that are kind of like beige, like meats and potatoes, I feel like he's going to push that aside. He's not going to like that. And then we have here King of Wands. Again, a fast moving energy. What message do you have here through the King of Wands? Crystals. He's saying, Mummy has crystals, Mummy has crystals. And you have the like the big crystals with the point that you put like around your house. So you may be someone who sells crystals, or you could just collect them because you enjoy having them around you. You like the energy they emit. You like how they look. You like how they make you feel. So crystals are coming through strongly with this card. It's also giving the royalty vibes. Obviously, this is a king here. But I'm speaking of royalty in terms of your soul, of the work that you have done on yourself. The inner work, the shadow work. Like you are, Spirit Baby saying you are miles away from the person you used to be. He's even saying like it might have been something you called yourself, like because I'm hearing the word peasant. So it's sort of like you've gone from a peasant to a king or a queen. Or it's also that saying of an ugly duckling to a swan. I'm hearing that too. Ugly duckling to a swan. So you have a huge transformation. You're almost like unrecognizable now even to yourself. And at a soul level, you have earned your crown. You have become royalty. And look, we have another king, King of Swords. So the spirit baby may have a connection to Archangel Michael. King of Swords always reminds me of Archangel Michael. And we have the blue here. Royal blue, which is the colour of Archangel Michael. He always appears as blue light. Some of you might be seeing 1s and 7s. 17 might be an important date for conception or for birth. Could be a due date, or it could be a birthday of yours, or a birthday, like I said, a due date, a birthday of the child. Anything else? What else wants to come through, Spirit? Okay, I'm being asked to move on to charms now, but I will look at the bottom of the cup. We have the 5 of Cups. Just giving me like spilled over ice cream or spilled over milk. Yeah, he's saying oopsie, oopsie. So he may be quite clumsy. I mean, a lot of kids are quite clumsy, aren't they? And they don't really know like how they're using their hands and everything when they're toddlers, and they tend to just knock things over everywhere. Or if they're dumb or something, they just drop it on the floor. But I feel like no, he is clumsy, and he drops a lot of like liquid. And I feel like you might have like really nice, I'm being shown a rug, so you might have a really nice like Moroccan rug. Yeah, so you need to be careful of your rug around this little boy when he's a bit older, because it is very likely he's going to spill something and it's going to stay. And as I said before, he enjoys brightly coloured things. So let's get a charm for you guys. I'll get a few charms. This is quite loud, so I'm just going to pause this. Okay, so I've got a few charms. The first charm we have here is a rocket. I like the message came through before with the Sonic, so he is really speedy, he's really fast. I feel like you want to do a lot of exploring and a lot of activities, not just, I'm not getting like being out in nature and in the woods and stuff like that, but a lot of activities where he can blow off steam. And he will enjoy things that are to do with space. Anything that is colourful and anything that goes fast. So rockets, you could also like, yeah, really fast cars. It also looks like a car as well. So cars that look like, I'm hearing a Batmobile. He likes cars like that. Could also be a fan of Batman. And then the next charm we have here is the sun. So you could be having a Leo baby. Or like I said before, they really love light, and they love how light streams through glass windows. So he's extremely drawn to sound and light. He's going to be of a very high frequency because of all of the work that you've done, so he won't have as much karma to clear when he is born. He's going to be very connected to the sun, to Christ consciousness. I feel like from the moment he's born, like he won't have to play the game of remembrance like you and here and your partner may have done. Like he's going to know from a very young age what he came here to do, what his soul's mission is. Yeah, I'm seeing the number 13. So age 13 is when he's really going to be like, okay, this is what I came here for. This is what I came here to do. Let's get on with it now. And we have a pair of lips. So this is all the kisses that you're going to cover him in. And he loves it. I know some babies, they hate it when they're being smothered in kisses and they kind of like push you away. But yeah, he loves it. He loves being covered in kisses. And then we have here, he's going to be like a little ladies' man. And he's going to draw a lot of people to him. If you are in the UK, you may have heard, there's this little boy who's, he went viral on Instagram. Maybe it was TikTok, but I saw him on Instagram, so I don't use TikTok. Anyway, he's called Zion, but the parents often call him Broski. So you might nickname your son something similar, Broski, because that's coming forward. And then here we have the doggy. It's giving me like a baby Scooby-Doo vibes. But you might have a dog that looks like this. Or he will want to have a dog in the future. But Scooby-Doo is coming through there. So Scooby-Doo could be another cartoon that you watched as a child. And it's something that your spirit baby will enjoy watching once they are earthbound. And we have here, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Either some sort of fruit or vegetable. He's saying it's bland. Because it's that goldy beige colour. He doesn't like bland colours. It's bland. So that message coming through again. Anything that's like boring looking, he's not going to eat it. So you're going to have to make sure that you're feeding him like colourful foods. Which is a good sign in a way, because a lot of fruit and veg is very colourful, isn't it? And they always say that your plate should be a rainbow. The plate should be a rainbow. And the next card we have here is like a little bunny, a little pink bunny toy. So you may have a little bunny toy called Bun Bun, or you could have had a toy when you were a kid, or your partner called Bun Bun. Or if you already have children on the earth side, they may be carry around bunnies. Okay. I'm also going to get, so I have some dice. I'm going to get a dice for you. Each dice has like different images and pictures on it. This one. Okay, so I've got one dice for you and I'll just roll it and I'll see what comes up. And we have a burger. The food's come up a few times now. So I reckon he's going to be a foodie, or you might be a foodie. Yeah, he's saying Daddy likes burgers, Daddy likes burgers. You might even, I'm seeing someone go to like viral burger places within wherever you live, viral places within your city that have gone viral online that people are reviewing and they're talking about. Like you go to these places and you try them and you always get a burger. Either you or the partner, you always get a burger. Okay. So next I'm going to get a few messages from my, this is, what's it called again? This is a new deck, it's called Tales from the Tangled Wood. So it's a deck that is based on, it's got like objects that are found in fairy tales. Let me get a few messages from this deck, please, Spirit. He's saying, tell Mummy I love her, tell Mummy I love her. You might be feeling a bit down at the moment. If you're someone who's been trying to conceive for a while, that's why this message is coming through. Yeah, I'm hearing 3 months. Maybe, I mean, that 3 months isn't a long time, but when you're really wanting to get pregnant, when you're ready for a child now, obviously it's a long time to you, because obviously you just want to get pregnant straight away. But this is for someone who's been trying for 3 months. If not, you may already be pregnant. You might be 3 months pregnant. And this one looks like, what is that, a rock? This is what it looks like. Let me get the booklet to tell you what it is. I haven't used this deck yet. It's giving me though like Avesbury or Glastonbury. It's giving me like a sacred site. No, the sacred sites that have all the rocks that are in a certain order. Hold on. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, it's called the stone. And it says, a symbol of being, durability, hardness does not decay. Wholeness, unity and strength is shattered, death and decay. Yeah, so this is giving me sacred sites that have the stones. So you might be someone who visits these sites. And you're going to be taking your children there. Obviously, you want to take your children to places that you have an interest in, the places that bring you peace or bring you joy. So every experience that you have in life, you want your children to have those experiences too, and better. You want them to do better than you in life. And I mean, normally you would say that's a given, right? But for some parents who haven't done their healing, it's not. And we have this looks like a web. But again, it's the red dot. The red dot has come through twice now. It could be the sun, but it also is giving me a spider's web. And spiders are connected to creativity. Again, it's they're associated with darkness. A lot of people have a fear of them. So it's that sign of you have overcome your fears. And you are still working at it to overcome certain fears. You might have a fear of spiders. Yeah, I'm seeing someone splatter a spider on the wall with a shoe. Okay, he's saying Mummy doesn't like spiders, Mummy doesn't like spiders. I'm going to check what that one is properly on here as well. But to me, that is giving me that spider web, spiders. Yeah, it is the sun. Force of life, youth, usually masculine in most cultures, though there are exceptions, and power. So the sun is coming through twice, because remember you have the sun charm here. So your child is he's already said that he's a boy. This is like triple confirmation, but the sun, he's very connected to Christ consciousness. Not necessarily religious, but as I've said a few times in my readings, of following the heart, following that path of the heart, or following your moral compass. What do you want me to use next? I'm going to use this deck next. This deck here reminds me James and the Giant Peach. So you may have watched James and the Giant Peach when you were a child. I loved that film when I was a child. And I can just hit him. He likes peaches. Loves peaches. Just loves all colourful fruit. You might have to be careful when you're like out in nature if there's like colourful berries and things on the trees, because he's likely to pick it and try it. And we have here the Three of Cups. So this is a card for celebration. But I feel like this in the middle, this is the mother. And then these are the other siblings, and then here. Even though this is a little beetle, this is the spirit baby. He's saying this is me, this is representing me. So you might be someone who you yourself has little siblings that you're very close to. So you're already in that archetype of a good mother, of a good father. So you're already in that archetype of being a parent, of giving nourishment and guidance. And being there for someone. Sometimes when you have to be there for them, put them before yourself. Yeah, I'm hearing you're someone who puts those that you love, those who are closest to you, before yourself sometimes. You don't do it all the time. You do have your boundaries in place. But when it's needed, when you really need it and you need to be there, you will drop what you have going on within your life to be around your little siblings, or there's someone in your family that you deem as a sibling. It could be a cousin as well. And what else flipped over? We have the Two of Swords here. You're being led the way. See here, again, this is giving me like twin vibes. So I'm seeing these are the spirit babies. You're being led the way by your spirit babies. And when it comes to creativity, your spirit baby will often whisper you ideas, or place visions in your head. In the dream state. So when you're sleeping, you see here the eyes covered. So it's when you're sleeping, you're in the dream state, you're in the astral, your spirit baby will come through the most, because that's when you're most open to receiving messages from them. Yeah, he's saying that you play in the astral realm. So when you sleep, when you dream, you may have been dreaming of your spirit baby. When you dream, you connect with your spirit baby in the astral. And you have a whale of a time, I'm hearing. But the evil eye sign is coming through quite a few times. Remember I showed you guys my bracelet? Doesn't want to turn. Where is it? Let's see. The evil eye sign is coming through a lot in this reading. I'm going to tighten that. Some of you are wearing something that's loose. Or maybe you wear a lot of loose clothing. But yeah, the evil eye sign is coming through very strongly. So you might need to protect yourself from the evil eye, from envy, from jealous energies. I also feel like that's a message for those of you who, when you do get pregnant, or if you're already pregnant, I haven't told many people, keep it that way. Don't tell many people about your pregnancy. At least not until you obviously can't hide it anymore, because your bump has got so big. Sorry, I just had a parcel delivered. I feel like some of you will be having a home birth, and your doula will be someone who's very close to you. It'll be someone in your family. Maybe have a doula within your family, or it's a close friend. And it's a woman, and she is going to help you deliver your child. A high priestess. Yeah, you're very connected to the more natural way of pregnancy and of giving birth. You don't really agree with the Western way. Because the hospitals tend to just want to get women in and get women out, so they do think that it's gonna speed up the birth time, like breaking waters. And when you break waters, often this can cause a dry birth, which is more painful for the mother. But you're very connected to yourself, to your womb. So this is the mother here. And this message is coming through, and you might be seeing rabbits. Bunnies came through earlier with the cuddly toy. So it might be you who used to have a bunny toy when you were a child. And you carried this everywhere you went. You might even still have it. And you might love bunnies now. You could have a bunny as a pet. Bunnies are coming through very strongly. It's also a sign of good luck. So if you're not pregnant yet, it's an omen that you will be pregnant soon, and you'll be pregnant around spring, which in the UK is around the corner. So at the time you're watching this video, that's around the corner. What else, Spirit? And then we have the 9 of Wands. It's giving me, the head is giving me like the sun again. The head looks like, and it's like, it's even glowing. So the sun is coming through again. And look at the top here, crystals. You may be a healer that works with crystals. You might do crystal healing. But this little boy really, he loves your crystals. Yeah, I can see like a little baby hand trying to grab at like the little round, the polished round crystals, trying to grab at the colourful ones. Yeah, so he's really gonna enjoy. If you're someone who has a lot of crystals in your home, he's really gonna enjoy looking at all these crystals and connecting with their energies. If you yourself do not collect crystals, then this is the spirit baby who loves crystals. Anything shiny, anything colourful that is connected to light, that either holds light or light reflects off of it. It's what this spirit baby loves. I'm going to get one more card from this deck. Page of Swords. A little green here. I'm drawn to the green. And the green looks like it's at the root chakra. So a lot of you would have been doing a lot of healing on your root. And obviously when you conceive, when you give birth, this is all connected to the root. And it will bring up anything lying latent to do with stability, to do with your security, especially if you're the woman. Or even the man may, you may worry if you have more children, having your first child, or you're having more children coming into the family, about providing financially and keeping the roof over their head, making sure they have food, making sure they're clothed. So any of these worries will be coming up to the surface. And they're coming up to be cleared. So there's no need to get all up in your head about it and then allow yourself to fall into that like down in the dumps depressive state. You just need to sit with it, feel it, recognize that it is there, and then release it, let it go. You tell yourself that you do have enough. You will be able to provide for your children. You will continue to provide for your children as they are growing up. And you will be that example. That example that you can make it in life, that you can follow your dreams and you will be successful. And then we have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is a very, a lot of cups have come through. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy within your family, within your home. The connection you have with your children is an extension of the connection you have to yourself. So you're very nurturing, you deeply love yourself, so you extend this to other people. Like I said before, there's siblings or younger ones within your family who you truly adore and who you often put before yourself. So you're very much in that archetype of the mother, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman. Okay, I'm going to get a few cards to finish on this deck. What else does the spirit baby have to say? One card, please. Thank you. And we have openness. Full moon as well. I mean, this to me, I'm just seeing a pregnant belly. And when you are pregnant, your belly may literally look like a football. Like a huge round football. I think they say, is this more connected to a boy? When it's really round and full. But yeah, your belly is gonna look like this full moon is gonna look like a perfect round bump. So this, for some of you, this might be your first pregnancy. But the more open you are, to yourself, this is going to help you to bring in the spirit baby if you haven't already conceived. They're saying to be open, to be vulnerable with yourself. Because obviously when you're having children, your whole identity changes, your whole life changes. So this is scary. And it's okay to admit that and to sit with those fears. Even if you already have a child, this may not be your first one. If you already have have children and you're adding to your family, it's scary to go from like 1 child to 2 or 2 to 3, so on, so on, so on. So you really need to sit with those fears, sit with those shadows and release them, bring them to the light and let them go. Is there anything else? He wants me to get another charm. Out loud. And we have here a little squirrel. You might be seeing squirrels everywhere. As I said, it's we're going into spring in the UK. So if you're in the UK or wherever you are in the world, if you're going into spring, you might be seeing if you have squirrels, you might be seeing squirrels everywhere. Because obviously they come out now. And they start eating everything. And I'm seeing conkers. So you might have played the conker game when you were little. You might have collected conkers off of the trees when you were little. And then you know when you attach the string to them. I'm seeing that. So you may have done that when you were a kid. And then your spirit baby is also going to want to do this when they're a child. Yeah, so look out for squirrels. Squirrels are going to be a sign for you. But that is all that is coming through with this spirit baby. So I will see you in my next video. I will be doing more videos with spirit babies because I have a strong connection to spirit babies and just the consciousness of children in general. So I'll be doing a lot more videos when it comes to spirit babies, pregnancy, conceiving, any guidance and insights into spirit house, what you need to do to bring these babies earthside. Because I know that there is... like I said before, there's lines and lines of souls who want to be born right now. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you in my next video. I forgot to say, I do spirit baby written readings. That's in the description below on my Etsy. But I also do a video reading on my Stan store. So if you wanted a video reading, you can just, if you type in the box when you order spirit baby, and I'll just focus on spirit babies for that reading. But yeah, this little boy is the only spirit baby that was coming through, so I don't have another one. I'll ask again. No, that was the only spirit baby that wanted to come through. So obviously in my next videos, hopefully more spirit babies will come through. Okay, see you later.